So here with 2024 linebacker Demarcus Riddick, who just committed to Georgia a minute ago. Demarcus, question number one, the one that everyone wants to know, why Georgia?
Georgia's a school I've been wanting to go to since I was younger. I mean, that's like where I want to build my relationship at. It's where I want to go play in college ball, and that's why I see myself playing for the rest of my life.
You said you wanted to go there since you were younger. This is kind of Crimson Tide country over here. Did you grow up a Georgia fan out here?
Oh yeah, I've always been a Georgia fan. I've never been an Alabama fan. I mean, that's a good school, but Alabama's not my school to go play at.
So the national championship game back in January was pretty good to see. Did you come into school like, Georgia beat Alabama?
Yes, sir.
So if I remember right, you got an offer from Georgia last summer after you camped, I think, right?
Yes.
What do you remember about that day, and what about the program that made you think like this is somewhere I really want to
go? The day I went that day with my head coach, and we had a great time. Like I got to camp one-on-one with Coach Schumann, and then after the little camp, he offered me, and then we took photos, whatever, and it was just a really amazing time. And then just the facility, like the indoor, the game field is just one of the best facilities like you can see in college football right now.
What about you did Coach Schumann, maybe Coach Smart, tell you even back then that they really liked about you to offer you as a upcoming sophomore?
That I'm a really good skill player, like I'm fast, like off the edge and in the middle, and they just really thought I was just an amazing player. I'm big and just like most of the linebackers there.
So most schools are recruiting you as an outside guy, right? But Georgia's recruiting you as an inside guy. So what about your skill set makes them think you might fit better?
That I can't really answer. Like what I can say is like I've been wanting to play middle linebacker all my life, and outside when I played outside this shit, I mean, it was like I just played it because that's what my coaches wanted me. But I'm just more in middle linebacker. So.
When you look at what Georgia's doing now, so there's three inside linebackers drafted in the draft this April. What's it like watching that, knowing Georgia's recruiting to kind of fill those guys' shoes?
I mean, it feels great, really. Like just seeing those three linebackers go to the NFL is just like crazy because one of them, he motivated me a lot. Like he told me, like just off that play last year, they played against Bama when he told this player that you got to step up this and that, like from the Kobe Dean, and Kobe Dean is just one of my type guys.
You watch a lot of Kobe Dean highlights,
all the time,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you like most about Coach Schumann?
One thing I like Coach Schumann, he's an amazing linebackers coach. I can tell you that he will get his job done. And one thing about him, he will build a family, like build a relationship with you. That's one thing I love about him. And he's one linebacker coach that's gonna get you to the NFL, and that's what I like too.
How has he built that family relationship with you, and also with your actual family? You got a lot of family here today. How has he built that kind of bond with y'all over the past year or so?
I mean, he calls and talks to us every now and then. Like we're either on the phone or calling each other, texting each other, and he's just been talking to me, and then get my parents on the phone. They talk to my parents too.
So same question about Coach Smart. What do you really like about him? Obviously, being a defensive kind of background head coach.
That would like with him being a defensive back head coach is amazing. Like I'm playing with a coach that's played defense most of his life, and that's one thing I've always wanted to do. And he love his attitude. That man, I love him. Like the man is an amazing person. So.
And I know you were at the Oregon game a couple months ago. Watching Georgia's inside linebackers like in person, what really stuck out about how they were using those guys, seeing them on the field, in person, all that kind of stuff?
That answer I couldn't really answer because it's just I just want to prepare for that.
What about is that you've been to Athens for a game, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So what about the environment in Athens and all that kind of stuff?
The environment is crazy. Like when you in that stadium, it's just like man. It's just like I'm at home, and like I just know this was where I'm gonna go.
So when did you know that one, it's gonna be Georgia, and two, what about them made you really ready to pull the trigger now?
I'd say after the Oregon game. Once I watched that game, and then I was just like, man, like I just been in the stadium. I was just like, my main focus was just watching the game. Like I didn't care about anything else but the game, and it's like that's why I wanted to go.
So why now? You're a junior, you're a senior year left. Why go ahead and pull the trigger now?
Because I wouldn't really say I'm just tired of waiting for anything else. Like that's the school I wanted to go to, and that's I just told you.
So when did you tell the coaches, and kind of what was that reaction like from them?
I actually told them I think last week. No, Yeah, it may have been last week, and they loved it. They was so excited, and they was just pumped up, ready to go for it and everything.
So now that you're committed, it's kind of on you now to bring some other guys into this class. Who are some other guys that you're maybe looking at recruiting to kind of join you on that 24 class?
One I would give my brother, Marcus Simon. I mean, he ain't a linebacker, but he is a receiver. And he can get the thing. DJ Caffey, Hunter Bruce Owsley, Drayshawn Bing, and I want all of them to come play with me because I want all my brothers to come play with me. Definitely Eli Kendrick. He's a quarterback. I mean, he can throw it. That's one person I do. That's my home, but he always gonna be my brother everywhere I go. But those are some guys that I want and to come play with me in the future.
So, last question: you're gonna be in Athens tomorrow.
Yes.
Pretty big game tomorrow. What's the score prediction for tomorrow?
If I'm being honest with you, I think Georgia gonna blow Tennessee out. It's all day long. Tennessee ain't gonna be able to hold Georgia at all.
People love that, man. Thanks for
Thank you.